Absolutely. There we go, live on YouTube as well. I had to reload my game because I had settings I had to change, but that is all done. Oh, what is this? Oh, mineral feed. That's right. We were selling mineral feed, weren't we? I forgot about that. Yeah, we still got bales to deliver too, so we're going to deliver bales for a little while today. We probably should get done with this in time to sell a couple loads of mineral feed too. I would think anyway. It's very, very likely that's going to happen. Very possible. So, yeah. Keep our fingers crossed. I think it will. I think it will. How's everybody doing though? Hope you're doing well if you're watching later on YouTube. Find the Twitch channel down below, or you can continue watching here. That'd be great. I do live stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate you for giving me a chance, checking out the channel, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for tuning in. Now, off to the animal dealer. We'll go sell some bales. We got a bunch of bales to sell. We're just literally going to be running back and forth today, guys. What's up, Jeremy? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, we're literally just going to be running back and forth today, selling bales, it looks like. And again, I do have some mineral feed we're going to sell. We're going to start selling off some of our product. As it is October 2nd, we have 5 in-game days left for the series. We are nearly there. Nearly there. And again, this is going to work out, I think, to where we're likely going to be right up into Farm Sim 25 territory. So, I'm excited. I'm super excited about Farm Sim 25. I cannot wait to see how fast we can get some achievements done. And I mean that. I know a lot of the achievements are going to be stuff like plow 100 hectare, plow 1,000, whatever it is. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's probably going to be a lot of the same for the achievement hunting part of this. But, yeah, really honestly looking forward to getting 100% achievements on Farm Sim game, because that's not easy to do. It might take until Farm Sim 28 comes out to do it. If they do Farm Sim 28. You know what I mean, though. It might take a couple of years. We'll see. I don't plan on being on the same map that long, by the way. I just plan on starting out on the Asia map because, one, it looks really cool. Two, I want to play with rice. And it just makes sense. If you're going to do rice, do the short grain stuff, right? Grow it in the greenhouse. Go put it out in the fields. Flooded fields, whatever. Can't wait. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of fun. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, just back and forth to the animal dealer today. Not the most exciting stuff, but it's part of farming. It's part of the game, right? We do all the tasks here on Iowa. You get to see it all. Looked at my achievements last night. I have way more completed than I thought I would. Yeah, I think over time, man, it just kind of happens. Like, I don't even know what mine are. While we're selling these, I may actually go look and see. I don't know what mine are and how far along we are. I think I looked, but I didn't get an exact count, I don't think. Yeah, while these are dropping, we'll probably go look real quick. I just want to see, too. I want to see how many we actually have. Boom. All right, I'm going to tab out for a second. Let's see. Let's go Steam. Achievements. We're 28 of 45. We're 62% on our achievements over here on Steam. Not the best, honestly. I thought we probably had more than that, but ultimate pawsomeness. Who's a good boy? I'm guessing that's have a dog. I don't know. Allie's hoop. Oh, they can do that as well. Allie's hop. I guess that's have rabbits. Can you get rabbits? I'm missing something. Holly cultivated. I'm a little proud of this for myself. I'm guessing that's cultivate so many things. Giddy up's got something to do with horses. Building up a wool empire definitely has something to do with sheep. Helper aid does not stop ever. What do you mean take care of my own farm as well? Yeah, a lot of these I don't know what they are because they don't actually tell you what you need to do. It's just random names and no explanation whatsoever. That's something I think that probably should change for Farm Sim 25. I'd like to at least know what I'm working toward instead of having to guess at it, right? Achievements are already hard enough to get, but now I'm having to like guess what I need to do to get the achievement. I think that's kind of silly, I'm gonna be honest. For somebody that actually wants to do some achievement hunting, that's kind of silly. Should have left it at 2% on the dead zone, I think. I'll change it next time, it'll be fine. So I thought I would, what did I miss? Tavern Keeper delayed its release until until 2025. That's terrible. I thought I would only have one release during my busiest trip, November 5th to 7th. Then I saw Farmer's Dynasty. Oh, did they actually have a release date for it? I didn't even see that. I did not even see that. There's a release date for Farmer's Dynasty now, huh? Or Farmer's Dynasty 2, I guess. I mean, I guess like a lot of the cultivating, plowing, stuff like that, the reason I don't have those achievements is probably due to the fact that I use workers a lot for a lot of stuff. Farmer's Dynasty 2 on November 5th? What a horrible decision that is. I mean, I get it. Release it before Farm Sim 25. But in my opinion, there's a lot of overlap players. Right? And there's a lot of non-overlap players. There's a lot of overlap players. I think people are going to be more apt to save their money and spend it on Farm Sim. That's just my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope the release does well. I know I'm going to be playing it, and it's going to be uploaded to... Dare I say it's going to be uploaded to Farmer Deuce only. I was actually thinking about changing my mind. Me and Bone talked about this. He'd about talked me into putting it on my main channel. But I'm going to upload it to Farmer Deuce only. There's an achievement guide on Steam for Farm Sim 22. Yeah, but why wouldn't the achievements themselves just say this, you know, except for like a few secret achievements or something? I don't get it. You know, like, I don't understand that. I don't know why they don't just have some sort of explanation for all the basic ones. Like, there shouldn't have to be a guide for it. It's just getting achievements. Like now, if there's something that's secret, you don't know where to find it, that's a totally different story. Oh, that was the wrong button. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just old school that way. I don't know. Guys are idiots? No, I don't think they're idiots. I just think they made it more of a challenge. But again though, like I'm not trying to make Farming Simulator my 9-to-5 actual job, you know what I'm saying? Like I play this because I enjoy it. But having to do all the research to figure out which achievement is what to start with, that's a lot. Like, in my opinion, I just don't think that's the way it should be. Other people may not agree with that, and that's fine. I just don't feel like you should have to jump through hoops just to figure out how many horses you need or what kind of horses you need for the Giddy Up achievement. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like a real big ask to go, hey, can we not, you know, play 3-card Monty on the achievements here? Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, honestly. It should just, like, I've played games, like, a lot of them have, like, the hidden achievement, right? Okay, fine. You can just go look that one up. But to have to look at an entire guide for every achievement in the game seems kind of weird. Like, I just think it's just a huge waste. What happened with that one? What you doing up here? Come on you go. There we go. Jeez, weird. But yeah, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to jump through hoops to figure out the achievements you need. You know, like this seems a bit off. I'm gonna have to change my sensitivity for my dead zone for this. Just not doing, not in the right place. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too bad at the games to figure out the achievements. I don't know for sure. Maybe it would do well to not achievement hunt for me. Probably wouldn't be as fun though. Again, I've never tried, so we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. And again, I know a lot of them are going to take a long time to get to. That's perfectly fine. I don't have an issue with that. Perfectly okay. We'll take our time. But yeah, given the fact that we've only got 28 of 45 achievements, I feel like it should be a pretty solid challenge for Farm Sim 25. Like that's my overall goal for Farm Sim 25 is to 100%, which means we're gonna have to play with new animals. We're gonna have to produce a lot of stuff. We're gonna do a lot of stuff ourselves, more than likely. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of stuff ourselves. Because a lot of it depends on how much you cultivate, how much you, how much you're in the tractor versus having helpers do stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a grindy grind, like a real grind. Farm Sim's already kind of grindy if you don't play stuff like this. Very grindy. Drive so many miles. Yeah, I mean that's like an ATS thing, right? Does ATS have? Yeah, they have achievements. Yeah, drive so many miles is definitely an ATS thing. But yeah, I think that's definitely a Farm Sim thing. I just don't know which one it is, and that's my biggest issue. I don't even know how to start some of these achievements. Like the one with wool, that's sheep. But do I have to produce a certain amount of wool, or do I have to own a certain amount of sheep? Can it be with mods or without mods? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. I just don't understand. Maybe I'm just too dang old. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too cranky about it. The animal ones are normally give birth to X amount. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because it's listed with wool. Does that mean produce a certain amount of wool? Or does that mean produce a certain amount of sheep? You don't know? You just don't know. Horses are riding, bees are number of hives. Yeah, see, I mean, then why not just say that? Like, why doesn't it just say that in the achievement? I don't know. Maybe it's just me being cranky about it. Like, I'm not asking them to make them easier. I just want to know what I'm trying to do. Like the horse one, had you not looked at the guide and had not had horses yet and were about to start the achievement, you wouldn't know if it meant ride the horses so often or have this amount. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not even a hint there anywhere. It's weird. But yeah, anyway. They like being cryptic, apparently, yeah. Hopefully, in Farm Sim 25, we actually get a list for, you know, achievements that are something in the realm of what we're supposed to be doing. You know, like that would be great if we could get that. That'd be fantastic, actually. Can't answer for them, but I'll do the legwork for you when 25's out in a few days. I mean, hopefully it's actually got a basic description of the achievements. Oh, I did not. No. I usually have time paused before the stream starts. That way I'm not, because I got to open the game several minutes before the stream starts. That way I'm not running time out. Time is precious on here, honestly. We've been going 20 minutes, roughly 17 minutes or so. But it'd actually be like 12:50 in game. Let's go ahead and just, I'll make up for it. We'll speed up time. Let's call it 1300. There you go. That should be about where we're at. For how long I've had the game open and everything. I mean, with time paused where I had the game open. Come on. Hitting the wrong button. We'll figure them out in a minute, though. So if we haven't used this thing a lot in this series, still don't know where the buttons are. Yep, thanks, Bob. I did not remember I had time paused. Coming at these at such a weird angle here, but I want to try to get all 5 of these because they're kind of off by themselves. There we go. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. No, go ahead, battery. Absolutely, man. Feedback is good. Ask away. I just noted, I was like, well, that's not right. Yeah, no, it wasn't. I usually have it paused while I'm getting the stream set up and going and all that kind of stuff. I just forgot to start it again. All right, well, can we get one more after this one? It looks like we got about 2 trips left, guys. Maybe 2 and a piece of a trip. All right, off we go again. This is trip number 3 today. That's pretty good. It's going quick. Going quick. I feel like it is anyway. I feel like it's going fairly quick. Going pretty easily too. And this is the last time we're doing Bales on Iowa. Again, all these moments, the last everything on Iowa is, well, I feel like I'm gonna repeat now. It's just bitter. It's bittersweet because while I'm excited for this series to be over with, because it's been a really long series, it's also been a really fun series. So, you know, I kind of don't want it to end, but I'm okay with it ending. Which game should I stream first look for that Friday? Farmers Dynasty 2 or Planet Coaster 2? That's a good question. That's a good question. So Bob says Planet Coaster 2. I think I have one Planet Coaster video on my channel. Like, nobody wanted to watch it. And I'm gonna be honest, I may turn Twitch into a variety channel and just multi-stream whatever I'm streaming on my main YouTube channel and Farmer Deuce. Twitch will just be the catch-all channel. So, as always though, if you don't like the game, no need to hang around. I get it. It's been the forever series. It really has, dude. 2 straight years. Like, we're now in October, and I started this in October, I'm pretty sure. 2022. I started this in October 2022, and we're still on it. When I started this, I honestly thought 50, maybe 100 episodes. Maybe 100 episodes. 100 days, you know? That's less than a year, given the... you know, if we do 3 days a week or something, it's less than a year, you know. It's not bad. Or about a year. Not too bad. Actually, it'd be more than about 18 months, about a year and a half. And I figured 50 to 100 episodes. If we go on the big side, the high side, it'd be 100. It turns out I was completely wrong about it. We're probably going to hit closer to 250. So I was a little bit off. Yeah. Never played either one. Yeah, Planet Coaster was fantastic. Farmers Dynasty was fantastic as well, because it was kind of like the first of its kind there. So, and I say the first of its kind because it kind of was. It's a life simulator meets farming. I mean, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one you should play. I'm gonna sit right here on this fence and let chat jump on either side of that one. Yeah, for all the people on YouTube or all the people on YouTube watching later, should Battery stream Farmers Dynasty 2 or Planet Coaster 2 on that Friday it releases? Would you say it was November 5th? November 5th, yeah, not October. November 5th. It's on Friday. Which one should Battery be streaming? Planet Coaster 2, Farmers Dynasty 2. You decide. Farmers Dynasty 2 might get more views. It might. It might. A lot of people still seem pretty excited for it. But Planet Coaster's got a really big following too, though. Planet Coaster's got a really big community behind it. Get back late on the 7th, so the 8th is your first available day. Understandable. All right, so on that 8th, on that Friday, not the 5th, but the 8th, what should Battery be streaming? Planet Coaster 2, Farmers Dynasty 2. I know which one we'll be doing, Farmers Dynasty 2, but again, I think I'm going to record those episodes. Like, I need some uploads that people actually want to watch, because the 5 Acre series fell off pretty quick. Basically, nobody watched it, so I was like, all right. I need some uploaded episodes for Farmers Dynasty as well. I mean, for Farmer Deuce as well. We got Wild West Dynasty going on the main channel for uploads, and we got PixelDeucePlays has got Dinkum, of course, and then Farmer Deuce. It's a series that will actually be worth the amount of time that I'm going to put into it. People didn't seem to be enjoying the 1 acre / 5 acre, and I say people, I don't mean those of you that are fans of the channel. I mean, of the impressions it got, the clicks it got versus the views it got, it's pretty abysmal, honestly. So, and having 20 plus hours in those videos is it's a lot. So, and it never really caught traction. So, sometimes as a content creator, you just gotta gotta pull it. Owen, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I know you did. Again, I'm not talking about the people that are fans of the channel. That will watch almost any farm sim content I put out. I'm not gonna say you're gonna watch it all, but almost any of it. It's more the folks that like farm sim that really just don't like the way I did the 1 acre farm series, Maybe that was the base. Probably the way I did the videos more than anything else. Something like that. FSD2. FD2, not FSD2. FD2 has the whole time jumping thing. And PC2 has water parks. I mean, water parks are hard to beat, Water parks are hard to beat. Is your other account because your other account got terminated for no reason? I mean, I don't doubt that, but also, if you're talking about YouTube accounts, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. You say one thing out of pocket that they don't like, and they can get rid of you. Looked off for half a second and turned the wrong way. I think the only one I didn't watch was Fallout, and that's understandable. Totally understandable. I'm just saying, like, if I would have put the same effort into the Fallout videos, and did recorded videos, and got less than what I think it should be getting based on the other based on the other views on the channel and the other series on the channel, I probably would have, done 3 episodes of that and been done with it. But it actually did better than I expected on the main channel, so I was like, all right, we'll finish the Fallout 63 story at least. So, and we did that. Like, TCG Card Shop Simulator. Massive game amongst the simulator crowd, right? I mean, all the big content creators, lots of views on it. People seem to really enjoy it. Not doing well on my channel. Again, understandable. But it's done slightly better than what I imagined. And I was also really late to it, too. By the time I got to it, a couple updates had already come out. Most of the content creators for it were really far along. Like, I was just really late to the game on that one. But yeah, I don't know. I think gaming's in a really weird place for me because I just don't like it's way more of a grind now than it is straight enjoyment. Again, I still enjoy it, and I wouldn't play these games if I didn't enjoy them. But it's become a bit of a grind. Good morrow, old chap. How we feeling this evening? Feeling good, man. How are you, Smudo? Hope you're doing well. A new supermarket sim update. I did see that, and I plan on recording a video to drop for Friday. If I can get Dinkum done beforehand, because I'm going to be out of town Saturday. So when I get back Sunday, I can record Wild West if I don't get it done before I leave. But I think Dinkum I've got to get done first, and I'm going to try to record another supermarket sim and get it uploaded. The tablet, I know I saw that. Super, super, super interesting to see how that works out. Again, I think Supermarket Together just did so many good things, like right away, that it's kind of surprising, honestly. It is kind of surprising. And here I hope British would attempt a British accent with that. Put an effort to make it sound like an old pompous Brit. I mean, you did a good job of that. True, yeah. You did do a good job of that. I just know how terrible my British accent is. Like, non-existent. But, we'll give it a shot anyway, Smudo. Here we go. Well, good morrow, old chap. How are we feeling this fine evening? That's all. That's the best I can do. Again, it's more like, it's more like a Brit transplant to Alabama than it is like a decent British accent, basically. Like somebody that moved to Alabama from the UK when they were like 8, right? So they grew up around the southern accents, but they still have that little bit of British, you know? It's just really weird sounding. That's the best I can do, though. That's the best one I think I've ever done, too. Just cruising. I think we've got, what, one more load? Maybe two? 2 more loads? We'll be done. We'll go sell some mineral feed. Sorry, I had to run an errand before I streamed today. I actually planned on starting on time. I haven't started on time on streams in, like, a year. Probably. IRL, a year. But, yeah, I had planned on starting on time today. I already had my thumbnail and everything made. I just wasn't feeling it yesterday. I was really drained. And I ended up taking a nap, so I was like, I'm just going to push it till tomorrow. But I'd planned on starting early, and then I had to run an errand right about the time I would have been starting streaming. So, apologies. So, again, a semi-short one again today, but we're getting the bales done and out of the way. That means we can finish off without fault on Iowa pretty easily once this is out of the way, I think. Almost 80 yesterday and only 60 today. Wow. That's a pretty big difference. Yeah, man. It got to 81 here, I think. Something like that. It's 75 right now. It's supposed to be 90 degrees here on Sunday. I think that'll probably be our last really big one, though, because the next day is supposed to be 71. So I think that'll be our last, like, 90-degree day, except for the 1 or 2 hot spots we typically have in, like, November, December. We'll get, like, 1 day, maybe 2 that's way up there. Binging Supermarket Sim at the moment. The tablet makes it so much easier, and the max of 50 boxes instead of 10. Chef's Kiss, yeah, indeed. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back in there and recording some. And I said the moment that update dropped, I would get a video out or I would stream it. But I kind of got into TCG Card Shop Simulator, so and Supermarket together. So I think I'll just record a video for Supermarket Simulator, and we'll stream TCG Card Shop Simulator tomorrow. And I'll have that. That way we'll have a Friday video on the main channel. So, we don't really have anything happening on Friday other than the stream that night, which I won't be here for. So that should give us content for Friday, Saturday. Not Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Actually, members, you'll have a video out Saturday. I don't release anything on Sunday. Saturday, do I? No, Sunday is Dinkum, Saturday is nothing. Yeah, that's right. I've played around with the schedule so much and been fairly inconsistent. I try to be as consistent as possible, but start times may vary, but on the days themselves, I try to be fairly consistent with it. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You're pretty in the mid-game now. 6 stalkers, 2 manned cash registers, 4 self-service, over 50 different products, over 90 customers. Nice. That is really good. That is really good. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to that on mine. And I did read that the devs are going to nerf the self-checkouts. So I'm curious to see what's changed on those. Let's get a little bump action here. Boom, there we go. Okay, one more time. And this is the last, of course it's going to give me trouble. This is the last bail. The last bail for Iowa Plainsview, and it's gonna give me fits. What's the trailer, please? Is it PC or console? I think it's crossplay. I don't remember. I'm on PC. But I will show you. Let me go to the store page and I'll show you what it is. And if you can find it on console, then great. But it might be PC only. I'm not gonna lie. So it is the Lizard Loader QM Extra Heston. So it picks up Heston size bales. If that helps. So, and it's a really cool trailer too. If you watch this arm right here, right, we're done with our loads. We're gonna lift that up, right, and then we're gonna fold this, right, and then we're going to straighten the trailer out. We're gonna do one of those. Boom, there you go. It's a really cool trailer that holds Heston bales. But I hope that helps. Cold stream. It is a really great trailer, and I know you're thinking, oh, it only holds 10. But it holds 10 Heston bales. So technically these bales are 13,500 liters instead of 9,000 for straw bales. So you hold way more at 10 than you do at 14 for the other ones or whatever. So, but if you're going to run Heston bales, this is definitely the way to go. And it could be crossplay, it could be PC only, I don't know. So hope that's helpful though. Yep. There you go. Enjoy. A lot of fun. I've been playing with this thing for almost a year on this series, I think. On and off. I messed up my baler at some point, so I switched back to something else for a while. But yeah, we ended up with getting it back. So you have all the storage upgrades? Holy goodness, that's a lot. I have 10 more licenses to get and 10 more upgrades in the store, and then it'll be maxed out. That's crazy. I'd like to do like a 100 days video of Supermarket Simulator now that like Grocery Store Simulator. I haven't played it yet. Do like a 100 days video of Grocery Store Simulator. Because it's basically the same, it's using the same assets, that kind of stuff. But it's different though, right? It's the same kind of stuff, it's the same setup, but it's different. That is Miss Deuce. Hang on a second. All right, we back. Sorry, when Ms. Deuce calls, I gotta answer. Right? She's been very supportive of my streaming over the last 7 years. 7 years now. Yeah. So yeah, she's been very supportive of my content creation over the last 7 years. So yeah, she calls, I answer. That's the way it goes. Man, you know what I'm talking about. You know how that works. Shane with the follow. Thank you so much, Shane. Appreciate you. Let's catch up here. Recently downloaded Steam, and I can't wait to get Farm Sim 25 on it. Nice. Yeah, Steam's going to change your life on it. Because there's so many more games available on Steam than there is on consoles. That's easy. It's easy to get to. So many more games. So many more $15 or less games on Steam that you can get that are great. There's so many great games. Let's see. Where'd I get to? I think I skipped Smudo a second ago. Said nice. I still have 6 storage upgrades to go and have the first 10 store upgrades. A ton of licenses to go. Still a little cramped in my store, but I'm trying to maximize profits. The Smudo's over there min-maxing Supermarket Simulator. Next store upgrade I think is over 50K, and while it takes a while to get that clear, yeah, I bet. Jeez. Giants have nailed. So this is from Coldstream over on the vertical side. I don't know why my chat's not popping up on stream for the horizontal streams, guys. Over on vertical, Coldstream says Giants have nailed the autumn colors in the game. Can't wait to see how they look on the release version of Farm Sim 25. You're absolutely right. And something I appreciate about Iowa Plainsview as well is that the dev for this actually brought in, or the modder for this actually brought in somebody else to help with shaders and lighting. So this map in particular has custom shaders and lighting and colors and stuff in it as well. So it looks even better. But yeah, I think you're right though. Giants absolutely nailed the autumn colors for the game. I think they've done a fantastic job. That's close enough. I don't want to hit the wall. There we go. But yeah, I think you're right. I think they've absolutely nailed it. Sorry it took a while to reply to that. Again, when the missus calls, you answer the phone. So. That is all of the bales. We are officially done. There are no more bales. They are finished. They are done. Matter of fact, we can just look at the grass getting covered on this thing right now. We can actually leave this down here for now since our other truck is over here. I said we were going to sell some mineral feed today. We need to start selling out some products. Ooh, look, I want you guys to think about something for a minute. When is the last time we had this little of inventory in the TMR production? I can't remember having that little. Oh man, look at these bales. What are these? Clover. I forgot about. You guys remember we tried clover? I forgot about that. We got some bales in here we could sell, guys. I forgot about that. I can't remember the last time we had so little. He's ghosting again. So little inventory for the TMR production. Like there's basically nothing in there compared to what we normally have. This map is probably the darkest, least amount of light at night. Oh, it is. But during the daytime, it looks fantastic, though. The sunrises and sunsets in this map look fantastic, too. But yeah, when it's dark out, it is dark. You can't see anything. And I hate it. I hate every second of it. Hate every bit of it. What's my favorite tractor, Adam? Fent. Fent is probably my favorite for the game. IRL, probably the old Fords, which became New Hollands, I think. Like the old Ford tractors. I really like the way those look. I just like the way they look. I don't know how they operate in real life. I'm not a farmer, but the way they look, I really like them. All right, let's see. So TMR, yeah, look at that. 117,000 is what we're down to. That is crazy how close we're cutting this. All right, cows still in good shape. We're still in October. We just fed them. We could probably take 2 truckloads to each now. Save ourselves having to do like multiple loads at a time. Mineral feed, we are we are still rocking pretty solid here with corn as our lowest at 172,000. So we should be good. Corn, canola. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be corn's our lowest. So we're going to produce quite a bit more. We still have chaff to go in here for silage. We're still making methane and selling it, it looks like. I'm going to change this output mode to storing, and let's see how much we can store before we sell it. We have plenty of silage that's storing as well, so we're going to have silage to sell. I think we can actually take the sugar beets. Yeah, we'll be able to take the cut sugar beets out, the lime back out, and that'll be it. This stuff we won't be able to take back out. The corn, anything that's not listed down here on the output side. Right, so output products we'll be able to take back out. So the lime, the mineral feed, the cut sugar beets, silage, and the methane, which we'll just click sell on that, and it'll sell on top of the hour. All that'll be able to sell. Butter, looks like we got none building up right now, so that's good. But we have 50,000 milk left over there, and this is going to be one heck of a clean out sale, guys, which is coming over the next 5 final episodes of this, or 5 final days in game, and maybe 2 more streams. I don't know. It just depends on how early I start and how long we go. Yeah. It may be. We may have tomorrow. And I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go ahead and do our community stream on Thursday this week instead of tomorrow afternoon. It'll be Thursday afternoon. We may finish it off next week. We may finish it off 2 weeks from now. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. What map would I recommend? No Man's Land. Really good stuff. What was the other one that the creator of No Man's Land did? There was another one. Iowa's really nice. I've been on this map for literally 2 years in real life. I've been playing this since October of 22. Really like Iowa Plains-View. Really great map. Oh, we're going right here to sell this, aren't we? Hang on. Let's go ahead and make the loop around here. I really like Iowa Plains-View. I like the way it's laid out. I like everything about it. It's been pretty great, honestly. Except for nighttime. Chicken Chow's right. It's really, really dark at night. Really dark at nighttime. So my suggestion is sleep when it's dark, because you're not going to be able to see to do anything anyway. But yeah, I really like Iowa. I think it's a great map. No Man's Land was a fantastic map. Bucks County, PA, from what I remember, was a really great map as well. I'm just not sure of how much of these are cross-play and how much of them are PC only. So, Alma, Missouri is supposed to be really good. Yeah. That's supposed to be a really good map. There's a lot of really, really good maps out there. And there's some that are not so great. And I don't want to sound like I'm dogging on the mod makers, but some of them just don't hold up, you know? Some of them just don't hold up. Do I like sports? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of sports. $96,000 plus 65. Yeah, so we're making $100,000 a load from mineral feed, and this is probably not even an optimum time. Welcome back, Ethan. No need to apologize. Bucks County is on console, and Bucks County, from what I remember, was a pretty great map too. Bucks County, PA was really good. I'm trying to think of another one. Was it Eastern North Carolina? Was that the name of one? I don't remember. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember. All right. Mineral feed. There we go. The reason we're selling off all our mineral feed is because we've got enough. We have enough total mix ration in here to feed the cows, so we're done with it. We don't need any more mineral feed over here because it takes 50 mineral feed to 250 hay, straw, and then 450 silage. We're almost out of hay completely, so we've got way more mineral feed in here than we're going to need anyway. But we're just selling it. We're shipping it. Oh, what's the price difference? Hang on. Oh, there's no price listed for this, I don't think. I think we've looked already, right, guys? Yeah, I think we've looked. Mineral feed. Yeah, there was no price listed, so there's no reference for how much we can sell this stuff for. Methane, on the other hand, the highest price is $1,000, the lowest price is $980. So really, letting it sell every day is fine. But we're going to turn it off and let it save up. But yeah, there's no actual price listed for mineral feed. We're selling it directly to Ray over at the shop because he said it was cheaper to get it from me than it was to get it from out of town. And since I was producing more of it, we made a deal. So he's paying me based on need. So sometimes we make a little more, sometimes we make a little less. It's all good though. You played Bucks County and only used old school equipment. I bet that was a fun playthrough. That sounds like a really fun playthrough, actually. That sounds like a lot of fun. Old school equipment. Yeah, I think the one thing is I would like to see would be something like you remember the old Iron mod? I forgot what it's called, the old Iron Pack or something. I would like to see something like that, but like even take it back to like wagon with steel wheels, the Dust Bowl, like the whole map, like everything about it, right? Let's go all the way back to like the Dust Bowl days. I think that would be kind of neat. Crazy. Going back to the Dust Bowl days would be crazy, but kind of neat probably. Not the straightest route I've taken to get in there, but oh, we're sliding off. Okay, hang on. Let's try that again. Slid right off of there. There we go. Got it that time. But yeah, Bucks is a great map. Eastern North Carolina is a great map. Even though we had people that you know lived up there that said that it's not exact, you know. Trailer's really wobbling when it's full. It is, yeah. It's really wobbly when you fill it up completely. I'm playing with the center of gravity mod too, so it doesn't help. It makes it really, really top heavy. Yeah, we're making like 102,000 a load here. Actually 103,100 per load, it looks like. That's hard to argue with, folks. That is hard to argue with. That's good money. And I think we have a lot of mineral feed left in here. Let's get one more load and see where we're at on mineral feed. And again, it doesn't matter. We can sell it all. We're not going to use it for anything. So 246,000 liters. Yeah, we got 3 more trailer loads. And it's just right now. We're going to have even more. So that would have been neat for Farm Sim 25 on some American maps to have Dust Bowls happen. I mean, I just think it would be cool if a mod maker made the Dust Bowl map, right? Where like it's back in the, was it the 30s that the Dust Bowl happened? Is that right, or am I too far? Am I too far ahead there? Was it the 1800s? Was it like 1920s? I can't remember the date. But whatever. Set the map back then where they had the old steam tractors and steel wheels with spikes on them and stuff. You know, that would be super cool to do. Kind of wish we had like Draft Horses DLC. That would be cool too, man. Like an official Giants DLC, but like all the way back to like the horse-drawn stuff, right? That would be so cool. Like, that'd be so cool. I can't imagine there would be a whole lot of Farm Sim players that would play it, because I think that's just people that's like glutton for punishment kind of attitude, right? That's like that kind of, it's that level of want, you know. The 1930s, 1930 to 36. Like, could you imagine having a farm night in like farmers selling off their land because they can't grow any crops because everything's so dry, right? So you buy a farm in 1935, you buy all these, you know, hundreds of acres or whatever, and then by 1938 you're making tons of money, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool, man, to have the map setting like 1936 forward, right? So like a combination of through the years, which we didn't get to. I actually had everything set up and ready to go for it, but I don't think I'm going to do it now because it's just we're too close to Farm Sim 25 when we start on the single player series. So But set up similar to Through the Years, where the map starts in 1936, and it's up to you to make it. I would do draft horses. Yeah, they did have steam engine tractors and stuff back then, right? In the 30s? Or am I thinking about that wrong? Or was that before? That may have been the 20s. Probably weren't very typical, though. A lot of times you would see draft horses, yeah. Now the 103,100 and some change. $89, yeah. $103,189. We're gonna hit that fence. We didn't hit the fence. Never mind. Selling mineral feed off today. We'll get to the butter and cheese and stuff in January because we get a better price. Milk, same thing. We're not putting any more milk in the production. We're gonna let it run. We're gonna let our milk build up over here. And I think tomorrow we'll feed the cows, and then start moving our way toward the end, because we really don't have anything to do in November and December. So we'll start moving that way. I think the one thing we probably could do is we could start selling silage, because I think silage sells pretty good in those months. Yeah, January, December, January. Yeah. Start selling silage for sure. I don't think I have any other crop. We got like 22,000 barley for our chickens. Like, we've literally just been using. Oh, speaking of the chickens, holy crap! Yeah, we're gonna feed the chickens tomorrow. Before we sleep, we need to feed the chickens. So I forgot about them. Forgot about the chicken. Poor chickens. They're gonna starve to death. But yeah, I think overall that Farm Sim 22 did a really great job of kind of moving us a step ahead for the farming genre, because I think they added a lot of stuff people were asking for, and it looks like they've worked out a lot more stuff, even if it's a basic form stuff like GPS, right? For Farm Sim 25 for consoles as well, and that's the one thing I said. Give us a very basic form of GPS for Farm Sim 25, but for consoles. That way it's crossplay. Right, that's the only way forward, and it's the only way to make sense is to have it built into the game where console players can have it too. Because farmers have GPS. It is a thing. It's becoming more and more prevalent. They have GPS. So it needed to be built into the game. Even if it's a basic form, you turn it on, you can lock online, you can not lock online. Like, that's pretty much it. But it's there. It auto-detects the fields. It automatically gives you 2 headlands. Like, it's a pretty great, simple feature that even console players can have, and I think it was well needed. Do I think it probably could be done better in the future? Possibly, but you have to remember the amount of buttons that a console has versus the amount of buttons that Farm Sim needs is drastically different, right? Like, it's a whole different deal when you get into that many button combinations. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of effort. So, you know, maybe they make it a little more complicated in the future where you can, I don't know, maybe set your own lines or something. I don't know. But, you know, auto detects the width on your tools. Like, I think it's great. I think it's a great improvement, and I think it was well needed for Farm Sim 25. But Farm Sim 22 was really, it was really a great bridge the gap game from kind of the same old mechanics in 17-19 to the additions they've put in 25, the ground textures, the ground deformation, the GPSs, the all the new crops they're putting in. Right, there's a lot of really good stuff they've kind of jumped to in 25, and I think 22 is a great kind of branch between the two to show what they can do with the new Giants engine that they're working on. So, and apparently it is built on the brand new Giants engine too. So, Levi says I've been playing. This is the best game. I'm playing this game a lot. Nice. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to not play this a lot if you enjoy it, because it really is just addictive, honestly. I don't know what this thing's doing. My camera control on my SimTask farm stick is ghosting. You see it just slowly start doing this? That's when it's ghosting. Like, it's not me touching it. I'm trying to make it do it again here. No, it's not gonna do it now, of course. How many hours do I have in it? I think I have something like 1,600. I can't remember. I don't have as many hours as most people. Yeah, I've got 1,635. 1,635 hours. I don't have as many as most people because I don't stream for 8 hours on Farm Sim. I stream 2 hours on my main YouTube channel doing different types of simulator survival games, and I stream 2 hours on Twitch. So I don't put in like full 8-hour stream days like a lot of streamers do on any one game. So I mix mine up. So yeah, I don't have quite as many as everybody else, but I don't know that would make me enjoy the game more or less. I'm gonna be honest. I just enjoy playing it. So the amount of hours I have in it, I think is a good testament to how well I understand the game mechanics. But I don't think it changes the amount of fun I'm having. I'll be honest. Dang, that's still a lot. It is, yeah. 1,600 hours is still a lot. Like, it's still a lot of hours in a game, especially a game that you're only playing 2 hours a day, not even regularly 4 days a week. Right? 3 days a week regularly, and then sometimes 4 days a week, and that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know? So, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of hours for the time. Yeah, appreciate the follow too, Cowboy Hawks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Much appreciated. That thing does get really squirrely going up, doesn't it, when it's full? I think it's waving around like a flag. All over the place. All right, that was all the mineral feed. Let's go. Let's go ahead and take the tractor back down to the other end. We'll park this trailer underneath there. Our cow feed trailer is still backed up in the barn, I think. And the cows will need feed first thing tomorrow. And I think we'll do that probably. Yeah, there's like 1,000 left in here, but we're gonna wait because we're still making mineral feed. Silage, on the other hand, we'll go ahead and fill up. I've got another trailer if we do need to run something between now and then. But our other cow trailer is actually sitting in the cow barn over there, ready to be filled up again for TMR for them. And then let's let this fill up. Let's just call that there. Let's grab this guy. We'll go ahead and run back down to the other end. This one needs to go down there anyway. It doesn't have any business on this side. We're not doing anything with it. I think the only thing we might do is we might, all of that that chaff right there, we might take and dump into a trailer and sell the chaff too. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I'm going to do the chickens now. So this tractor doesn't have any business down here at all. We might as well run back to the other end, get the chickens some feed. I think we filled the chicken trailer up last time, so we just got to uncover it and dump something in there. We should be good. No problem. You're an underrated streamer. I appreciate that. I think people that watch me regularly, and especially the people that have been around since 2017, I think probably way overvalue my streaming quality. I'm gonna be honest. There are still people watching today that were watching in 2017 when I did my first Gold Rush stream, and I think they probably way overvalue my streaming content. But I appreciate the kind words nonetheless. I would say I strive to be better at streaming every day, but I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I mean, like, I'm not trying to have like the biggest stream production out there. I just want to play games and hang out and talk, you know. Like, I don't see any problem with going backward. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I actually started streaming Trials Fusion 80% speedruns. That was the first thing I streamed. And back in those days, it was like overlays galore, you know, production value, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like if you're making like specific YouTube content, production value matters, right? But if you're just playing a video game, Like if you've got a podcast, right? You want production value to be over the top. You know, you want to have really good production on that kind of stuff. But if you're just playing video games, there's not a whole lot you can try, but there's not a whole lot you can do to spice it up a lot. You know? Well, look at that ball field out there. It's fantastic. I think it looks so good at night. And if you're new and you haven't been following the Iowa Plains series, some of you may or may not know the TV show. I mean, the TV show, the movie. Oh God, I forgot the name of the movie again. How can I forget this? The whole series is based on the movie. It's not A League of Their Own. It's the other one. Field of Dreams. It's based on Field of Dreams, and Field of Dreams is actually filmed in Iowa. And it was based on Iowa. So I thought, well, when we do this series, let's build it off the characters out of the movie. So one of the things is I bought the farmland that we're on right now, right? The lady's name was actually the lady's name that sold the farmland to be able to film the movie. So we set it up that way. And then Ray Kinslia is Kevin Costner's character. Ray actually owns the equipment shop, but it turns out, we found out the other day, that's actually Ray Jr. That's Ray Kinsella's son. So there's a lot of little things like that in the early episodes. Nothing in the recent 50 or so episodes, but a lot of little stuff like that to start with. And I think that kind of built the series for me. It kind of set the story up to where I wanted it. And there's really been no need for any story as of late. You know, it's basically we're just farming and doing our thing. So that's about it. But yeah, it's built on the idea of Field of Dreams. So the other day, last week, we jumped on and noticed that Ray was walking past the house, and I was trying to figure out what Ray was doing. Well, it turns out what Ray was doing was building this baseball field over here. I'm going to hop out and take a look at it here in a second. Yeah, it turns out this is what Ray was working on. I didn't even realize he was over here eating up some of my cornfield to build a baseball field. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. It's pretty basic, but so was the field they had to play on. Very cool stuff. What's up, bud? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, let's dump some barley in there. If you build it, they will come. Yes, indeed. Indeed they will. Are you going to get all the achievements on Steam for Farm Sim 25? I'm going to try. I haven't even looked at the achievements list yet, but I'm going to try. We're going to achievement hunt on Farm Sim 25. Now, whether or not that means we'll get them all, I don't know. But that's my overall goal for Farm Sim 25 is to get all the achievements before the next Farm Sim iteration comes out. And we know there's going to be another one because they have been really successful with Farm Sim 19 and 22. But we know there's going to be another one. Just how well it does is the question. All right, let's spray this one off now. All that grass, them green tires. Doing good other than a bruised rib. I mean, that's a pretty significant issue there, but bruised ribs are never fun. Yeah, I said this when we parked these two. I parked my little bitty tiny tractor over there in the massive spot, and I parked my biggest tractor over here. I think we're about to trade these out because that just looks silly, and it's hard to get this one in there. But yeah, look at the suns. I mentioned the sunsets a while ago. Look how nice sunset looks on this. I mean, if we throw down, I don't know where our, I don't know where it's at. Let me go backwards here. Yeah, there it is. I still don't have any control with the. Oh, there we go. We're off the ground now. That one. That's the one we want. Okay. Let's get up here. Go into first-person mode or third-person mode. I mean, just look at how nice. Let's just go back into. Is this first-person? It is, but I'm upside down because the thing broke on me or something. Let's get turned around this way. We don't have the blades in the way. I mean, look how nice. How it looks with the sunset off in the background. Like, looks really, really nice. The lights are starting to fade a bit, but. Like, it looks super nice. It really does. Let's drop down a bit. Sun's going way down now, but, yeah. I mean, it looks really great at nighttime, too. There's only, like, 2 main streets, right? You got, like, all the business district back here. And you get like the main road up front up here. That's pretty much it. Oh, the water tower. Okay, we missed it. Whew, that was close. And then you get all this over here. That's it. Like, these are just houses. Not a whole lot going on, just houses. And then you got the basketball court and the garden restaurant up here. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple town, right? The business district over there is where you sell all your goods. But it looks so good at sunset. We caught it a little bit late, too. The actual sunset looks really nice. We'll just let that fall wherever. I don't know where it's going to fall. We go.
Somebody's raiding the outhouse. Quick, get the TP.
J-Rock coming in with the raid. Man, you catching me right toward the end, J-Rock. I appreciate you, buddy. Get you a shout out. Where's that? There we go. Found it. I found your name. There it is. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. J-Rock and Nation. Go give J-Rock a look. Typically, you can find him playing different types of simulators and such. He's also a modder. Made one of the 4X multiplayer maps we played on Farm Sim 22 called Dairyland 4X. Another great map. Massive 4X map. It was a lot of fun. We had a whole bunch of cows. It was like 50,000 cows or something on that map. Ridiculous. It'd be near impossible to do on a regular map. Like, just the amount of chaff we were producing would have been like the size of a regular map. So, I don't recommend trying 50,000 cows on a standard map. It would probably be near impossible to do. All right, those are done. That's full and ready to go. We need to feed the cows first thing next off. Let's make sure everything else is... Yeah, this guy can be put away. And I think we're pretty much done in here too, right? I know we're done with this stuff, so we'll just park this right here. There we go. And that will do it. Wait, what's running? Did I not turn this one off? I didn't. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it for October. We have 2... There we go. That's the one I wanted. We have 2 days in November, 2 days in December, and then January 1, we're selling everything. And that'll be a wrap. That'll be a wrap. Guys, go give J-Rock a follow if you haven't followed already. Raid Train. Thank you, Raiders, for coming over with J-Rock and supporting your favorite content creator. And by that I mean J-Rock, not me, because you chose to follow him over. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope that the lights are better in Farm Sim 25. I think people are going to be surprised by how difficult the lighting is on Farm Sim 25. I'm not going to lie. Like it's going to be I don't do this very often, but we're going to break kayfabe here. And we're going to fly up and just check out the farm area. I don't think I've done this one time on stream. That baseball field from right here looks so good, doesn't it? Man, Ray did a good job of that. All right, so the fields that we've had pretty much the entire game. We started with this farm area. This was one field here where our cow pasture used to sit, and we had this field. That's what we started with. We ended up buying the 2 on down, and now it's just one big long field. There's 2 fields. There's this one, field 7. There's 2 right there we bought. The first field we purchased, though, I do believe was the old abandoned barn area right here. Then we ended up with this one and this one. And that's it. That's all the farmland that I wanted. That's all that I needed, and it's all really I could work anyway, so... is that the Field of Dreams that Ray built? It is. It is, J-Rock. Yeah. It absolutely is, man. That is the Field of Dreams. I gotta stay up here because when I get too close, you can see the imperfections. But from here, you can tell what it is, right? You can see this. Like, you can tell that's the field. I left the corn there just as like the outfield because it made more sense to do that. Yeah, pretty cool though, man. This has been a really fun, really great map. So we got 5 days left in game, and a bittersweet ending to Iowa Plainsview. I think the baseball field had to be done before we ended. So great stuff. When we come back tomorrow afternoon, we'll feed the animals, and I'll be moving days. Thursday, I will be on the community multiplayer map. We're playing on Utbe-Laroon. It is the other factory map for Giants. When the game released, it was one of the release games. I mean, the release maps, and I never played on it. So I thought, well, why not throw a multiplayer server up on it to end it off? We'll end it the way we started, right? Makes sense. So that's our community multiplayer map going on right now. If you do want to jump on the community multiplayer map and play, you're more than welcome to. Jump in Discord, follow the welcome message, assign yourself some roles. You'll see the Farm Sim role. Scroll down, you'll find the Farm Sim channel, Farm Sim MP info. We'll have all the info you need to join. You're more than welcome. It is cross-play. It is set up that way. 239 feed there and 243 feed there. Yes, we're going to have to feed them before we do anything else. It's November. There's nothing really to sell in November or December. Late December, we can start selling stuff. So we've really got this day and 4 more, and we're done with the series. But that's going to do it for me today. J-Rock, I appreciate the raid. I've got to run, though. You're going to be providing the save game? Out of curiosity, yeah, it's not something I would typically do, but I am going to drop this save in Discord. So if anybody wants to pick this up and play on it, you're more than welcome to. As soon as I'm done with it, you'll be more than welcome to. But yep, we had 8,000 cows on each corner of the home barn of 250. 8, 16. What was that, 30? That's 32,000 cows? Yeah, that's right. We had 32,250 cows. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous number of cows. But yeah. Yeah, I just want to see the tornado go through the trailer park and see how happy it is. Oh. But yeah, I think the lighting on Farm Sim 25 is going to be pretty different. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at how different it actually is. I mean, I know you've seen it, but I've played games. I've played a few games with volumetric lighting and that kind of stuff. It's gonna look so good. So many moo-moos. There was a lot of them. Yeah, dude, that was a lot of cows. It was nonstop straw, hay, chaff, and from the TMR mixers over to the cow shed. It was a lot. It was a lot of back and forth. But it was a lot of fun, though, which I didn't do as much work as I should have on that map. That was a community multiplayer map. So thanks to J-Rock for letting us play it. Hey, thanks to J-Rock for his help with some mods on this Iowa Plainsview playthrough that helped me set up some of this the way I wanted. He helped me out a bunch with that, actually. So something that I think that most people probably don't have is... you don't have a Heston baler and a Heston bale wrapper. Most of you don't have that. This is Ray's Heston wrapper. It is a bale wrapper with full color to wrap Heston grass bales. So a lot of you probably don't have that, but J-Rock was Ray's mechanic and helped me set it up so that I could wrap Heston grass bales. So thanks to J-Rock for that too. You gonna upgrade Dairyland for Farm Sim 25? Good luck. Good luck is all I can say. I know 25 is like 22. J-Rock told me that getting mods for 22 was way different than 19 and 17. So I can only imagine 25 is going to be even harder because of all the built-in stuff, especially ground deformation and the GPS, the way the GPS is going to work. So good luck with it if you do, J-Rock. Because I can imagine it's going to be really difficult with the new Giants editor and everything. That's going to do it for today, though, folks. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for being here. Again, I typically don't fly around, but I felt like it was time just to show off an aerial view of our little farm here. And that baseball field does look absolutely gorgeous sitting in the leftover cornfield there. And I know in the movie the baseball field was closer to the house, but that's pretty close. That's not bad. All right, I mean, the house is right here. It's right there. That's not too bad. I think it fits pretty well. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon right here on Iowa. I'll be back on my main channel tomorrow playing some TCG Card Simulator if you want to come hang out for that. I've done a bit of grinding, so I've got some money. We're going to do some expansions tomorrow. I will do some more of that now or then, and then back tomorrow afternoon here on Twitch and Farmer Deuce. And then if you're looking for my main channel, if you're on YouTube, links down below, of course. It's just DeuceMS on YouTube, youtube.com/DeuceMS. I've got another channel called PixelDeucePlays if you want to check it out as well. There's links for you on YouTube. If you're on Twitch and you want to check it out, ! Linktree, LINKTREE. I need to make a shortcut, an alias that just links would be easier probably. That's going to do it, though. I appreciate you guys. J-Rock, thank you for the raid, buddy. Much appreciated. For the Raiders for coming over, too. Catch you guys tomorrow. Later, folks.